queens, peace kings. I hope everybody is enjoying their day. I want to just welcome you to my channel. I go by the name of Righteous Diva. Today I'm going to be discussing if you want to become a vegetarian or a pescatarian, what are some of the things that you can do to change your lifestyle? Okay, so let me just give you a brief intro as into why and what made me change my lifestyle to go from a meat eater to a more clean, plant-based diet. I consider myself pescatarian because I do consume fish. Not on a regular basis, but here and there. So, a little background. When me and my husband first met, he was having cholesterol problems. So, one day he was rushed to the hospital and had a slight, minor heart attack. Nothing major, but his cholesterol was sky high. Now, mind you, he's young. He's around, I'm not going to give his age up, but he's in his 40s, and that's not good. So, me being the wife that I am, I said, you know what? We're going to start eating better. We're going to get on track. We're going to stop eating fast food. We're going to stop eating out. I'm going to start, cooking more meals and things like that of a healthier nature. So that's what I did. Long story short, he got, better. We started incorporating a lot of herbs as far as drinking tea, green tea. And that basically helped a lot because, green tea is very good for you. It flushes out fat out your system. And one of the things that he did every day was drink green tea, drink green tea, drink green tea. So, that's a little bit of the background of why I decided to, all of a sudden just go cold turkey and just give up meat and just jump on, a clean, a more healthy way of living. That was one of the reasons. The other reason was because I've always pretty much lived a healthy lifestyle, and I had tried being a vegetarian before, but I didn't have the knowledge that I have now to stay on it. So, of course, I wound up getting deterred in other ways, being around people or being within, just living an unhealthy lifestyle. So, the first thing that I would suggest to anybody that wants to become a pescatarian or vegetarian is mindset. Make sure that it's what you want to do. I would tell anybody, if you're not sure if that's what you want to do 100%, go gradually. Start cutting meat out gradually, slowly. Start cooking more healthy meals, more sides, less meat. And what I mean by more sides doesn't necessarily mean more carbs. More sides, veggie sides. I don't eat a lot of rice. I don't eat a lot of potatoes. I don't eat a lot of starchy things, A lot of vegetarians are unhealthy because they eat a lot of starchy foods or a lot of sides that's like starchy. I'm talking about a lot of vegetables, leafy greens, veggies. Also, if you keep seeing me look down, it's because I wrote some notes that I'm looking at. Also, to stay on track, my dilemma was not knowing what to cook, running out of ideas. Always keep in mind that it's other people that are pescatarian. Sorry about the airplane, y'all. I'm outside. I'm doing this video while I'm on break from work. Excuse the plane. It's a beautiful day today, so I said let me make a quick video since I really don't have anything else to do on my break. So getting back to what I was saying. Cookbooks. Keep in mind, it's always other people that have the same mindset as you and they have great ideas. You could Google is your best friend. Google recipes, join groups, Facebook groups, go on Instagram. It's a lot of people that are willing to share their ideas with you. So you'll never run out of things that you can cook. Okay? Another thing I would say, make sure in your pantry that you have a lot of different seasonings and spices, so that way you can change up the taste of different vegetables. Sometimes I'll cook a particular vegetable one way one day, and then another day I'll cook the same vegetable, or the day after cook the same vegetable, but just by changing the seasoning on the vegetables, change the whole taste of the vegetables. So I would suggest revamping your pantry, making sure that you have a lot of seasonings. Every time I go to the store, I would pick up a different seasoning. Get your mouth, trained to trying and being open to different ingredients and different seasonings. It'll take you a long way when it comes to being a vegetarian. Okay, another thing that I would suggest doing is when you go grocery shopping, I'll suggest a couple of places that I go. Whole Foods is like my number one place that I like to shop, and I like to get most of my stuff from Whole Foods, but I do also like Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's just doesn't have a large selection of things like Whole Foods does. Whole Foods is a little bit more pricey, but you got to be able to shop around. That's key too, especially if you're shopping on a budget. Know how to shop around. Sometimes I might have to go to Whole Foods, then I might have to hit up Trader Joe's, then I might have to hit up another store. You gotta know how to shop around for what you want. That's another key to being successful with your plant-based lifestyle. Know where to shop. And plan out your meals. Every week or every couple of days, plan out your meals. Whatever days that you go to the store. I go to the store shopping on a Sunday or a Saturday. I get my stuff throughout the week. So I'm going to pretty much know through the week some of the things that I'm going to make. Or, sometimes, it all depends on how I feel. Sometimes I go and I buy my produce every couple of days because I really don't. Some produce doesn't last long in the refrigerator and it goes bad quick. Cucumbers, I gotta get, and use them right away because they really don't last that long in the refrigerator. It's a lot of things that do last good long in the refrigerator, and it's a lot of things that don't. You have to know your refrigerator and, set your own refrigerator up to be able to hold certain things, produce, for a certain amount of time. So basically, that's what what you have to do. Shop around. Shop on a budget. People think Whole Foods is expensive. Whole Foods is not that expensive. They be having deals too. Whole Foods changed a lot since Amazon took Whole Foods over. Their prices are nowhere near as expensive as they used to be. And if you really want to shop on a budget, Trader Joe's their prices are reasonable and legit. Let me see what else I got. Plan out your meals, breakfast ideas, smoothies, smoothie bowls used to be one of my favorites. Omelets, if you're into eating eggs. I really don't eat eggs that much anymore, but starting out as a vegetarian, I find that, eating omelets, because you could, decorate the omelet up with a lot of vegetables, mushrooms, spinach, broccoli. You could just put onions, peppers. There's so many different vegetables that you can put in with the omelet. That used to be one of my favorites also, making omelets in the morning. Lunch ideas. Salads. You could always load up, a salad. Tuna fish and crackers. You could also veggie burgers. Endless with dinner. Dinner ideas go on and on. Like I said, for ideas, reach out, look up different recipes, hit me up. I give good recipes too, and like I said, YouTube is full of recipes, Google full of recipes. You should never say that you don't know exactly what to make or what you have, what you're gonna make for dinner, lunch, breakfast. There's so many different things, so many different ideas. Don't make excuses not to be not to be healthy and to continue to live an unhealthy life, because you will add on some years to your life if you cut out a lot of the unnecessary things, like meat. Meat is not necessary for survival. In some instances for animals, it's survival for them. But for humans, we don't need that. We shouldn't be consuming meat. It's really not meant for humans to consume rotten meat, because that's what it is. When it hits the stores, they just hit it up with so many chemicals, all of the antibiotics, all kind of stuff is in meat to keep it red, to keep it look like it's not rotten. It's just really, if you really do the research and do the knowledge on understanding the process that meat goes through before it hits your plate, you wouldn't want to eat it. As far as cooking 2 different meals, everybody in your household might not be on the same page as you, but that's fine. Sometimes you have to discipline yourself. It's all about discipline. Luckily with me and my husband, we don't have children. It's only me and him. So I didn't have to go through cooking 2 meals. Whatever he was going to do, I was going to do. Whatever I was going to do, he was going to do. We would work together as a team in my household. So when it comes to that, that was easy for me. But you might have some kids where it's hard to get them to eat a lot of vegetables. You could slowly work them into that. Everything is a process. Sometimes you gotta gradually work your way into changing your lifestyle. It's not easy, It becomes easy and it becomes a routine as time goes on. But take your time, whatever it takes for you to get rid of a lot of unhealthy habits, then that's what you have to do. Okay, I didn't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to come and give you guys just a quick, brief beginner's guide to becoming vegetarian, pescatarian. If there's any comments, any suggestions, anything you want to know, anything about recipes, ideas, or anything like that, leave them in the comments. Don't forget to like my video, please. This is kind of new for me, so I'm trying to get some support, you know, from people. I would appreciate it if you subscribe, share, and I'll be back, y'all, with I got some good content, but it's just taking me a little bit of time to learn the system, learn how to make videos, but I'm doing my best. I'm trying. All right, y'all. I'm out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Remember what I always say, do something nice, regardless of what it might be. Take the time, a little bit of time out your day to do something nice for somebody else, okay? Peace, y'all. Later.